Good evening, everyone. Tonight we've got one break. We're doing a full case, 12 boxes of 2022 Optic UFC. It's the fourth case I've broken of this, so it's a pretty fun product. So we can go ahead and get rolling here. If you're in the room live, feel free to say hello. We got Fire King and Jordan in here. Hello, everyone. Hey, Tim. Which card was that, Fire? Or what was the... Hold so much crazy stuff in the last break, I forget. Hey, Dan. Alright, there we go. There's our 12 boxes. It's looking good. Alright. Alrighty, here we go. There's Optic UFC. A lot of time opening packs with this product. So Immaculate UFC comes out next week. I talked to my distributor. I should be getting 2 full cases, so that means I will be doing a double caser of that one by Fighter, assuming I get the 2 cases. So that it might not break till several days after release because I just want to make sure I get everything in good order. But when it does release, I will do that 2 cases at a time. That's fair. There's only 30 cards in a case. Decoy thing set up here. Card stand here. Homemade card stand. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know if it was something for me or... Oh, we got that's perfect. Oh, did you bust open that FOTL yet? Hopefully something good came out of there. Well, I tell you, the UFC customers, the buyers, you guys chat 500 times more than other sports, so I appreciate that. I've literally done hour-long breaks, and there hasn't been one comment in chat. And you guys are just all over it, so it's much appreciated. Makes my life a little bit more entertaining. Patty, 1 of 1. That'd be nice. Had 2 1 of 1s in the last case, so hopefully my hot hand continues. Jordan's hoping I got that Volk touch for this one too. Pulled the 1 of 1 auto with him last break. Didn't have a downtown last break, but had everything else it seemed like. So hopefully get a downtown this. Obviously there will be 1 black Pandora. Last break it was Misha Tate. Yeah, so assuming I get the 2 cases from my distributor for Immaculate UFC, I'll do those at once with a fighter break. And then if I can get more, I'll try to get them in packs of 2 to continue the fun. Kenzie and Max, okay. Well, the 1 of 1 for Max last week. Assuming you mean Max Griffin. Alright, here we go. Box 1. I see some color in the stack already. Let's see what comes of this. Here we go. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Got a hollow Kamaru Usman. Got a Chimaev insert. Oop, I see some. That's not green. That's more of the teal. But that's a John Anik. Voices of the Optic. Ooh, that is a green to 5. I didn't think it was. Stupid me. 2 of 5. Habib insert. Adesanya. Got a Paul Craig insert. That is a hollow, I believe. Yep. Bear Jew. That's from Glorious Bastards, I believe. Paddy Pimblett, base, first one. Selling very well. George St. Pierre, hollow. Connor base. Adesanya. Got a Movsar Evloev, base rookie. Macy Barber, hollow. Base Habib. Hollow Frankie Edgar. Base Islam. First auto is Magomed Ankalaev. And right on top there, we got a Peter Yan red. That'll be to 199. Got a red Zhang Weili, 299. I'll go ahead and top load that one. Yeah. Got a blue BJ Penn, 299. Got our first Rachmaninoff. So him and Pimblett showing up in the first box. That's a good sign. Like to see some color on both of them. Caitlin Chukhagian. Probably destroyed that name. That's a hollow. Got a hollow Evloev. Sugar Sean O'Malley. Bones Jones. Okay, that's box one. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. Immaculate UFC and Immaculate WWE are releasing 1 week within each other. So it's the real combat sport versus the staged combat sport. Although they still hurt probably worse than UFC fighters, but because they just do it a lot more. But kind of the niche I've been in. Been doing a lot of WWE, a lot of UFC. I'm not complaining. It's been fun. The Evloev will probably get top loaded, yes. I just have it in the other pile for now, but that probably will get top loaded. Yes, and any Pimblett of any type and any Rachmaninoff of any type will get top loaded. And then when I'm sorting, I kind of will check on things as well to make sure every card's getting the proper treatment. Yeah, I'm thinking that Evloev will probably get top loaded too. it's a whole process. I first sort everything by first letter of first name, and then take those individual piles and sort them out into the different individuals, and then go from there. That's been the best route. I've been doing a ton of player, fighter, driver, wrestler breaks. So I'm getting better at it. It's more work, but it's the only way you can do like this product, unless you're doing like just a few boxes. You might do by like weight class or first letter or something like that. I'm just going to take that Evloev and sticker over in the... Evloev's going in the fancy pile. There we go. Top loader, here we come. All right, here we go. Box 2. Good luck. Daukus one touch. Getting crazy there. I'm just glad supplies are now a little bit cheaper than they were. They got crazy there for a while. Patty Pimblett, Dominators. Everything was back ordered like a year. People were charging literally like 15 times normal wholesale. It's getting nuts. Habib. Francis Ngannou, hollow. There's another Patty. Mackenzie Dern, hollow. Grant Dawson, rookie. Got a Juliana Pena, hollow. Got a red Yair Rodriguez to 199. Yeah. I'm not the breaker to burn cards. That would be set off the old smoke alarm. Zabit, and I'm not even going to try that last name. Hollow. I love him because he just looks like a homeless guy that's very happy. He just got lunch. Now in real life, that guy who looks like a homeless guy could beat me senseless without even breaking a sweat. But hey, probably never meet him. I'm sure he's a fine fella. Connor inserts. An Aspinall rookie. Matt Hughes hollow. Oh, we got a hollow Rachmaninoff. There we go. Connor. And we've got 249. We got a rookie, Sean Strickland. Nice blue auto there. 49. Morano, Michelle Watterson, hollow. Got a Rose, and we got a Jalen Turner, pink velocity to 79. Pretty good for that spot. Goes for usually a decent amount of cash. There we go. A little bit of cash back there for that one. That's a nice one. Want some black velocities too. Those are 39. If you guys are around for last break, I had issues streaming. The stream cut off literally twice. I did that the other night too. I think I figured out the problem. I'm fairly tech savvy, but networking stuff I can tend to be pretty terrible at. So I've got my laptop here hardwired to the modem via like a 100-foot cord, but for some reason my LAN adapter thing in my laptop got shut off. So it was just pulling off the Wi-Fi, which should be fine, but it was connecting to the router that can be a little finicky, and I think that's why it was cutting off. But now it's hardwired, and it's also connected to the other router that's less finicky. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, or whatever this is, my skull, that this is fine. Just be easy peasy the whole way through. So far so good. But obviously, if it cuts off, I'll stop what I'm doing and restart. But it's killing me what was going on, so I finally restarted everything and went through and diagnosed it myself, which is networking. It's a bit like a dog trying to do calculus sometimes with me, but I figured it out, hopefully. Yeah, I was pulling fire with that. Yeah, so that I'm glad the cards were so great in that break, because it's one of those things where it's like, well, if I was pulling one of ones and you were seeing them, then obviously nothing hinky was going on. But it'd be another thing if like you have like a terrible case, which does happen, but then you'd be like, all right, what are you hiding? But luckily, it was a killer case. Yeah, I did I think it was NT 2019 football, I think. My feed went out and I didn't notice for a few minutes, and I pulled like a Brady auto numbered to 5, which obviously I sent it. I'm not in this to be a thief, but like people were like, hey, what the hell, man? You trying to cheat us? I'm like, dude, I pulled a Brady out of 5 and I didn't keep it, even though you never saw it. So no, not in this to be a thief. I'm in this to have a little fun, make a little money. Yeah, I've heard the Volkanovski Islam fight is going to be good. I really got to catch up on some of this stuff. I'm getting familiar with the names and everything, but I really need to spend some time to catch up. But there's only so many hours in a day, and I like watching pro wrestling too, so it's like so much stuff to watch in so little time. But catch up eventually, hopefully, when I'm dead. All right, box 3. Daniel Rodriguez rookie. Nate Diaz hollow. Base Chimaev. Habib insert. O'Malley. Another Habib. Josie Aldo, hollow. Fizaev, base rookie. Derek Lewis, hollow. Big boy. Islam base. Got some color in this part. Let's see what we got. We got a red Masvidal to 199. Do we got more green? I think we got some green. What we got? Well, that ain't bad at all. Sugar Sean O'Malley insert. Beat of 5. 3 of 5. Holy crap. It's one thing to get gold. We got 2 greens in the first 3 boxes. Damn. That is nice. Beautiful card. Put that over here. Right. All right. Woof. Get a smoke break after that one. Jalen Turner base. Colby Covington hollow. Quarantino. Got a Penn hollow. Thought I saw green in the pile, but I wasn't going to get too excited until it popped. And we've got an autograph of George St. Pierre. I think that's the second auto of his I've pulled. Adesanya. Folk base. Rose. We got a pink velocity of Alexa Grasso. That's to 79. Patty Pimblett Dominators. 3 Pimblets already. 3 or 4. I think maybe 2 base, 2 inserts. So him and Rachmaninoff doing okay so far. It's only 3 boxes in. Got a Megan Olivier, Voices of the Octagon. That is to 199 red. And we've got a Hollow Algemon Sterling Stargazing insert. All right, there's 4 coming up. The Immaculate double casers will go faster and they'll be much more exciting, but still. I think at the price UFC Optic is sitting at, I think it's been fine. People on like the blowout forums were complaining and saying it should be like a $60 a box product. Based on what I've pulled, I don't think so. But I guess if you get a stinker of a box, you get kind of jaded. I'm curious if they'll get, it's probably be fairly expensive, but I'm curious in future products, especially your more top-notch products, if they get Rogan to sign at some point. Unless there's some sort of other contractual obligations that are stopping him from doing that. Definitely be a name. We'll get some Ken Shamrock autos and this stuff. The Patty 1 of 1, let's say this one. That one. Purely hypothetical. If it ends up actually being in there, I'm going to go buy like 500 Powerball tickets. Always a chance. I haven't seen the Pimblett 1 of 1 out in the wild at all. Sure, that and the Rachmaninoff 1 of 1 is probably going to demand a king's ransom. And in this product, you've got a potential of 5 or 6 different 1 of 1s because you got the auto, the base, and all the inserts. Obviously, you want the base 1 of 1 or the auto 1 of 1. They're probably the top 2, but still plenty of chances for some good color and rainbowy stuff. All right, box number 4. Matt Hughes, hollow. Oh, there's no auto for Patty? Okay. That stinks. Daukus, I'm not burning it. Juliana Pena, hollow. That would probably smell really bad trying to burn these cards too. All the plastic. The Topuria inserts. I'll put him over here. And I think I've had an auto of her in every case. Carl Rosa to 99. She went for a little more tonight than normal. I think people are onto the pattern. There we go. Carl Rosa. I pull Carol Rosa autos. And one of ones, apparently. All right, we got a Rob Font to 199. Evloev base. Zabit hollow. Connor base. There's another Patty. Looks like it's pretty well centered. Mackenzie Dern hollow. Got Pandora. Billy Quarantino Black Pandora. Billy Quarantino rookie Black Pandora. There is some Black Velocity to 39. Want more of those. Need more Black Velocity. Got an Islam Hollow Dominators. That might end up getting top loaded. Max Griffin. Shan Sung Young Hollow. Connor insert. Zhang. Get these moved over, make some room. So Dan apparently has Mr. Quarantino. Like hitting the rookies on the Black Pandora. I'm not sure if that's all they are or if they hit every one in the checklist. But it's good to get the rookies in there. All right. If there's any wrestling fans in here and you watch the Royal Rumble, feel free to throw your thoughts in there. I thought the booking was all pretty predictable, but it was good, especially the stuff at the end. I thought the Women's Rumble was much more entertaining than the Men's Rumble, which has been the case for the last couple of years. Yes, Hulk Hogan always wins. Especially when he's suing Gawker for $1 billion. Someone, I think it was a comedian, was doing a bit about Hogan. This was after the sex tape came out where he sued Gawker over it. But I guess without getting too graphic here on the old family-friendly breaker stream, I guess he's very gifted in that certain area, and so the comedian was like, I always wondered why that stupid leg drop was so devastating. Now I know why. I thought that was funny. It was funny how tame, back in the 80s, how tame all of the finishing moves compared to today are. Oh, I don't even know where it is at this point. It's probably been purged from that world somewhere because, I mean, like I said, he won $1 billion judgment against Gawker for that. Don't know how much he got paid out, but I know he was in pretty bad financial shape before that because he'd been through some divorces and such, sort of just like Ric Flair. That's why Ric Flair was wrestling until just very recently. Just had no money. Asking for a friend, Dan? I haven't seen it, but I've heard reports that, yeah, it's... All right, box 5. Brady, got Brunson hollow, got an Alex Morano hollow, Volk insert, Chimaev insert, Rodriguez, we got a Davison Figueiredo hollow. Islam base. And number 299, rookie auto, Adrian Yanez. First auto of his I've hit. That's a good one. First name in the checklist. There you go. Got Calvin Qatar to 199. We've got a Brandon Moreno, Stargazing to 99. Sugar Sean. Fazayev, base. Leon Edwards, hollow. Pink Velocity, Mark Coleman to 79. Quarantino, Anthony Smith hollow, Rose base, John Jones hollow, Henry Cejudo hollow, Connor base, and Peter Yan insert, no mercy. 6 coming up. All right, box number 6. Good luck. There you go. Patty stargazing. Piling up some volume for Mr. Pimblett at least to start. Really like to get some color. Got an Alexa Grasso. That is going to be to 49. Orangey, tangerine color. Davison Figueiredo hollow on the stargazing. Aspinall base. Whitaker hollow. Li Jingliang. Zhang Weili hollow. Islam. Chris Daukaus hollow. Morano. Yair Rodriguez hollow. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. We'll see. It's values in this can probably be pretty fragile if you're not an established name. Like someone like Connor could lose, or some of the older guys, but like someone like Pimblett or Rachmaninoff, if they get destroyed early on, that could really mess with their value going forward. Be interesting to see how that works out. Henry Cejudo hollow. O'Malley. And we've got a Dan Henderson auto. Sean Brady red to 199 rookie. Megan O'Leary, Voices of the Octagon to 99 blue. Pretty blue. Connor insert. Carl Rosa. Anthony Smith hollow. All right, halfway home. Is he fighting the Iron Sheik? Gonna get humbled? Wrestling joke for everybody. If you ever want to laugh, just look up any of Iron Sheik's interviews from the last 15 years. He's a hot mess. He never breaks character. Cusses up a storm. Takes his pants off half the time. Guy's a hot mess. Yeah, I know. I still chuckle about CM Punk thinking he could fight in the UFC. His 2 fights were so bad. His second fight was so bad. The guy he fought was fired because he didn't knock him out in the first round. He obviously was trying to lengthen out the fight to give people a little bit more for their money. And, yeah, Dana wasn't having it. I think he fired him that night. It just amazes me the stamina you have to have. Boxing and MMA. And a little bit lower than that, but still, I'd say the stamina you have to have for pro wrestling, especially today's style, is higher than even like basketball, soccer, football. Because I've heard a lot of reports of people that were in those sports and they go and they try to do pro wrestling and they blow up after like a minute. So yes, it is predetermined. Yes, they're not really killing each other, but it takes a lot of skill and stamina to be able to do that stuff. How so, Dan? I'm interested to hear. Yeah, you're probably right, Dan. I think there are softwares that people can use that will... It's kind of crazy. I know there's one called Gixxen that people can use. You basically just program in your high bid, and it goes exactly to where you need it to go with like 2 seconds left, and you can actually even pay a premium to have the bid put in like with half a second left. So yeah, it can definitely frustrate folks. You know, when I would buy on eBay, buy into breaks before I turned to the dark side and sold, you just have to be disciplined. This is what I want to spend, put it in, and see if it happens. If it doesn't, move on to the next. There's usually several going on. But yeah, I've had certain buyers of mine I think would definitely use those softwares because whenever they bid, it was always stuff that came in very last second, like something be sitting at like $40, $40, $40, and then it would go to zero, and you'd refresh, and it'd be sitting at like $275. It's crazy, but yeah, it's why I have my website JaySwanCards.com, but I've just been doing the major 3 sports because doing something like UFC is a little more difficult because there's more spots and more of a niche, so eBay is just the place right now. But yeah, I know it can be trust me, if I could be off of that site and not pay their 10% fee, I would do it all day long. But it's just not something that's possible for many things right this second. Connor insert. Yanez, Calvin Qatar hollow. I do not believe he is, Alec. Not a name I'm familiar with. Jalen Turner. Magomed hollow. Base Chimaev. And a Sean Brady, pink velocity. I'll go ahead and top load that. 79. We got a hollow patty. Ooh, this one's going to sell for some money. Bruce Buffer to 49 auto. These have been going for decent cash. So congrats, Bruce Buffer spot. Very nice. 19 to 49. There we go. Brandon Moreno, the Assassin Baby. 299. Strickland Cannoneer hollow. Cyril Gahn hollow. Yeah, there we go, Richard. It is time. I just still find it funny that, like, when they first started, that, like, little fledgling groups, like, well, we can't get that Buffer, but we can get his brother. And then now Bruce is super duper famous. So good for him. Very talented family as far as ring announcing goes. Joe A. Martinez, red, to 199. Sugar Sean. hollow Brock Lesnar, a beast incarnate. Islam. Got a hollow Connor, stargazing. I still find it hilarious how Lesnar seemed unbeatable there for a hot second, but then they figured out his weakness. He don't like getting hit at all. He'll turtle right up. So proves the Mike Tyson saying correct. I think it was Tyson. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Oh, good question, Dan. The answer is it really depends, but because cards go up and down in value. I would say at time of pulling card, the most value I pulled, I would say, and this is going to be funny because you're not going to expect. It's from NASCAR, National Treasures Racing, I believe 2019, potentially 2020. I pulled the 1/1 Haley Deegan patch auto. Also in the same double case break, pulled the same patch auto to 25. I think the guy listed it for 12 or 14 grand. I don't think he got that, but I know her numbers that were like to 10 or to 20 were going for thousands. So I'd say probably got at least, I'd say high 4 digits, maybe even low 5 digits. That would other ones that I think in hindsight were pretty cool. I pulled the Zion Williamson Color Burst from I think Prism Draft back before he became an injured mess, but hopefully it'll come back up in value. My favorite card I've ever pulled, and I don't think this will be replaced, was in 2019 Flawless Baseball. The Dodgers went for about $40 because their checklist was pretty bad that year, but not so bad when I pulled a 1/1 Jackie Robinson cut auto. That was pretty sweet. That one I don't think I'll top as far as favorite card I pulled. It was like holding a piece of history. I don't know if you guys have... It's a good question, Dan. I think the reason the value is so high on her, and now Tony Bredinger, who's like the new Haley as far as values go, she's a Lebanese-German driver. She's born and raised in California, but she'd be the first Middle Eastern female driver ever in pro racing in the U.S. I think part of what pumps up the values, I think people are just really hoping there'll be like a really good woman driver that comes out of the pack, and so every female prospect that comes up through gets really high values to start. Haley has been not great, but she's still super young. She was in the Truck Series this last year, so 2 levels below the Cup Series, and she didn't do horrible, but didn't do great. But we'll see this next year. What's a little more seasoning. Yeah, Jordan, I think that the Jackie, it wasn't worth as much as you think. Maybe there's more autos out there than people, but I think at the time it was probably a $3,000 to $5,000 card. But as far as historical value, to me, it was kind of priceless. Not to go into a bad commercial there, but all right, let's get into box 8 here. And we'll talk more fun cards. These Chuck Liddell cards, I always think there's a flaw, but there's a freaking foot in the corner. Always catches me off guard. Francis Ngannou hollow. And we've got an autograph of Miesha Tate. That's the second Miesha I've pulled. Yeah, I would have kept it too. And I think the person did keep it. At least at the time. But yeah, it's that was a cool one. Had a piece of jersey too, I think. Chimaev base. Ilya Topuria Dominators Hollow. Ian Gary, we got a Miesha Tate Hollow. Connor Dominators. We got a blue My House Aljamain Sterling. 249. Grant Dawson. We got a Ticia Torres Hollow. Connor. Yuri Prochazka, red, to 199. Topuria base rookie. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, hollow. Hopefully my pronunciation was better. It was corrected in an earlier break. It's a tricky one. Mark Coleman, Pink Velocity, 279. Paul Craig, and we got a hollow Raquel Pennington. Yes, we're around there. Yeah, 9 or 10. Let's see. We will see. That would be crazy. I also wouldn't mind a downtown. I had one of those since case 2. I pulled the Chimaev downtown. That was a nice one. I don't know if you guys heard about the massive screw-up in National Treasures Baseball. The product hit, you could probably say pretty safely, is it was going to be a Babe Ruth booklet cut auto card. Well, it was pulled. I think it was a shop. I don't know if it was a break or just at a shop, but they opened it up, and the autograph was not Babe Ruth. It was George Brett. Uh-oh. So... So it's either a massive screw-up on Panini's part, or maybe a Panini employee that was disgruntled about being laid off here pretty soon will meet out with that thing out the back door. Who knows? Yeah, so there's plenty of good memes going in. George Herman Brett Ruth. And also some of the Babe Ruth autos, it was reported, some of the Babe Ruth autos that were in current year products might have not been his auto. They might have been secretary autos that were signed on his behalf. That's rough too. Like, if I pull a Babe Ruth auto, I want his dead hand to have signed it. Damn it. one card I'm holding on to for a long time. Firstly, because I'm a Chiefs fan. Secondly, because I think it's just going to continue to go up and up in value, as I've got a Patrick Mahomes quad patch rookie, or quad patch auto rookie from 2017 Vertex. Nice card. And the funny thing was, at that point, I was buying into breaks, and the Bears were going for more than the Chiefs, because at that point, Mitchell Trubisky was considered a better prospect than Mahomes. That didn't turn out quite as they thought. All right, box number 9. Let's see if there's some craziness in here. Oh, we got a, ooh, this is going to be golden. A gold Megan O'Leary auto to 10. That's nice. We got 2 greens, now a gold auto. Definitely getting a good color spectrum on this case. Got a blue Adesanya to 99. I'll go ahead and top load that. A hollow Tito Ortiz. Brady, John Jones hollow. Number, it was 210, but the actual numbering is 4 of 10. 4 of 10. Another Patty base. Alexa Grasso, hollow. Megan O'Leary, hollow. Got a Rachmaninoff Dominators, 299. There we go. Griffin, Tony Ferguson, hollow. Connor. I never see his name. I think of oh, that show with Lee. God, the show on Showtime. Quana. It's in Boston. Awful Boston accents. Quana. Got Islam base. That's driving me nuts what that show is. Liev Schreiber plays the lead role. It's an Donovan, something Donovan, I think. Rose hollow. Evloev base. Askarov hollow. DJ Penn to 199. All right. No 1 of 1 Patty in there, sorry. But we're on box 10. We thought that might be the case too. So. I've always thought Panini, especially with this Optic product, should get a little crazy with, like, have one box and the entire print run be all autos or something like that. They could, I mean, they print so many of these, they could probably do that. Because I know in baseball they would do hot boxes where they'd be like 2 in a case would have 5 autos, and then 2 in a case would have a color numbered card every every pack, every 4 cards would be a numbered card. I always thought you could have like every card in there be numbered to like 99 or less. Probably make the collation math go completely nutty, but one box, all one of ones. I don't know, I'm just getting stupid here. Or one box might have the entire rainbow of one fighter. I know one cool thing they would do, and they probably still do it, but one of my first breaks as a breaker, I did a half case of flawless collegiate football. And so they would do a very limited run of just a certain number of cases that are just dedicated to one college team. There'd be only one case like that. And I pulled the University of Miami one. And the cool things about those boxes is there's always a gem card in there that would normally have a player with a diamond, but if you pull the college one, it usually has like the symbol of the university and a whole bunch of gems. So I think this one had the U, and there was like 15 rubies in there. It was a gorgeous card. Probably went for close to 10 grand when it was sold, or at least mid thousands. But then there was like there was like a really nice patch auto of Ray Lewis in there and some other good stuff. That was kind of fun. A little something different. The first card I ever pulled as a breaker was a 1 of 1. Out of 2018 Flawless Collegiate Football, and it was some scrub receiver for the Redskins at the time that I don't even think he made the roster, but it was still a 1 of 1. All right, we're in box 10. Let's see what kind of mischief we can get into here. All right, good luck. Box 10. Zhen Lang, JaySwan, Hollow, O'Malley, Base Habib, Islam, Morano, Raquel Pennington, Hollow. And, oh, more gold. Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Gold Optograph, 9 of 10. 2 gold autos and 1, plus the buffer. Dang. Pretty good stuff. Askarov to 199. Aspinall base. Misha Tate Hollow. Islam insert. Grant Dawson. We got a Kylan Chokagian Hollow. Black Velocity Max Griffin. There you go, rookie. That was one of the 1 of 1s last case, was Max Griffin. Quana. Ray Donovan, that's the name of the show. That was a stick in my head. Got a Hollow Rose. My House insert. Frankie Edgar Hollow. Patty My House. The Gensei check, Dan? Let's take a peek. Yeah, I can't really tell where it's kind of supposed to go, but yeah. Yeah, because I've seen some like base cards where the centering is like, one of them was, it was a numbered rookie. I forget which one it was. I think it was Strickland. Like the rated rookie piece was literally off the top of the card. I'm like, oh, come on. Why did that have to be a... It was like a blue, too, so it was a pretty decent numbering. I'm like, why did it have to be a blue? Okay, 2 more boxes. Stream is still holding up, so maybe my thought was correct that hardwire being turned off and going off of the finicky router was the problem. I tried to set up a mesh network using ASUS routers, and so the ASUS router, if you connect to it via Wi-Fi, it gives much better speeds than the supplied router from Comcast, but very finicky. It'll just, kind of lose signal here and there. So I think that's what was happening. There would be little hiccups in signal that would come right back, but it would be enough to knock the stream out. And that's Senko 1 of 1 from Darren. Okay. Going for the big announcer interviewer case. Oh, I bet that. I bet the Voices of the Octagon cards look amazing in the gold vinyl. Yeah, they look great just with the color as well. So pulled plenty of blues and reds out of there. But yeah, I imagine the gold vinyl look amazing. Yeah, sorry, we didn't find that Patty 1 of 1 in the 9 or 10 there. I go back to prognostication school, I think. I think I accidentally went to procrastination school. Didn't work out quite as well. Haha, little word play there for you. Again, there's a flaw in the card. No, it's a foot. No foot. Chimaev Dominator's base. Topuria base rookie. Usman Hollow. Caro Rosa to 199 on the rookie. Davison Figueiredo, My House to 49. Paul Craig. Macy Barber Hollow. Grant Dawson Hollow. Dude. Stipe Miocic green auto. It's First green auto I pulled. So 2 golds and a green and a buffer to 49. Ooh, 4 of 5 on the Miocic. That's a beaut. I love how the green's all through the name and the squares there. That's cool. Definitely getting nice color out of this one. Chimaev base. St. Pierre hollow. Connor. Quana. Algeman Sterling Stargrazing. Stargrazing, yes, he's a cow. Stargazing hollow. Chimaev hollow. Go ahead and top load that. It's a non-base. Kamzat. Alright, let's see what we got here. O'Malley. Yeah, I forgot about the green O'Malley in there, the insert. That was sweet too. Lots of good stuff. Merab Devalishvili, blue, $2.99. Henry Cejudo, $2.79. Shavkat Rakhmonov, base. And we got Amanda Nunez, hollow. Alrighty. One more box, and I will do a recap at the end. If you came in the middle, avoid a lot of the minutia and me yammering about all kinds of random stuff. Just watching the recap. More packs to open, then on to easier stuff when Immaculate comes out. Those double casers are fun. Stack up all the boxes at once. Oh, did you have the Joanna, Dan? And you had the Pandora on Quarantino? Pretty sweet. Can't beat that. Love when people get good value. Can't guarantee it because I don't control what's in there. I always laugh when breakers go out there and go, I always pull fire. I pull the best cards. Like, dude, if you have any control over that, that means that the whole system is broken. With this product, I've been very lucky. I've pulled some very nice stuff, but that's not skill. That's just luck. What you have skill is how you ship, how quickly you ship, how you break, knowing the stuff, etc. It's always funny when people go, oh yeah, that breaker's the best. He always pulls the best cards. Like, you better not. Well, there is accusations of loaded boxes going certain breakers' way, and that could happen, but that's not good. Oh, you had the Olivia, okay. Sorry, I had more than one gold auto. I was getting confused. Embarrassment of riches. I know this product can be rough at times just because of the size of the checklist and only one auto per box, but so far, people, I haven't seen any straight up murders happen with value, so it's always good. All right. Well, you got one more box here, Jordan. Maybe you'll pull something nice. Oh, did you have Adesanya? So there's a blue of him. That's not bad. It's not an auto, but it's a nice color anyway. Yanez. Got a hollow Volk. Got a Peter Yan Dominators. Is that numbered? Yes, 299. Red. Jalen Turner. Base. Lauren Murphy hollow. Well, those patty bases sell for a decent amount. At least they were before. I'm not sure if they've tanked, but you can definitely pull up some value. And you got that one hollow, which hopefully adds something. But I guess I got one box left, too. Never know. Only need one. Only need one. Ooh, nice auto. Rookie Jalen Turner. And he signed Tarantula. Love it. That's not an auto, sir. That's an inscription. Still cool, though. Tarantula. There you go. He is a long, lanky fella. Similar in build to Kevin Durant, so I get it. Makes sense. Robert Whitaker, red to 199. Strickland. Dvalishvili. Hollow. Black Velocity, Derek Lewis to 39. Yeah, Jordan, when I break these sorts of products, you really got to look, because especially if it's one auto per box, your value can't come from all the autos. That would just be, everyone would get smoked every single case. So you kind of, sometimes you got to build, Rome wasn't built in a day, and wasn't built with one brick, so sometimes you can build up some value if you get a number of cards. Ooh, we got a hollow Ilya Taporia. That's not too bad. Connor. Rosa. Dos Anjos. Hollow. Hollow Peter Yan at my house. Base buffer. Carla Esparza hollow. And that will do it. That is box number 12. Let's do a recap. Lots of good stuff in here. Ilya Topuria, hollow. Derek Lewis to 39. Jalen Turner, auto. Base Rachmanov. Hollow Chimaev. We got the Stipe Miocic, auto to 5, green. Davison Figueiredo, my house to 49. Got Shavkat Rachmanov to 99 on the Dominators. Base Patty. Aljamain Sterling to 49. We got the Misha Tate, auto. The Bruce Buffer auto to 49. That's a nice one. We got the hollow Pimblet. All right. We got Joanna Jędrzejczyk to 10 auto. Patty Pimblet, my house. Max Griffin to 39. Black Velocity. And we've got the Megan O'Leary auto to 10. Got the Izzy to 99. Sean Brady to 79. Dan Henderson auto. Alexa Grasso to 49. Patty Pimblet base stargazing. Adrian Yanez auto to 99. Daniel Cormier to 39. Got the Billy Quarantino Black Pandora. Pimblet base. Kyle Rosa auto. Pimblet base Dominators. George St. Pierre auto. We got the Sugar Sean O'Malley to 5. Jalen Turner to 79. Sean Strickland auto to 49. Got the hollow Rachmanov. Base Pimblet. Base Pimlet Dominators. Movsar Evloev Hollow. Rachmanov. Zhang Wiley /299 on the Stargazing. Magomed Ankalev Auto. Pimlet. And we've got the John Anik 2/5. All right, so that is that for tonight. So it might be a little bit of a break for me. Product mix is kind of not really breakable at the exact moment. Immaculate UFC does come out next Wednesday. I am getting hopefully 2 cases of it. Once I figure out that I'm getting exactly that, I will list a fighter break. It might be for like the Monday after it comes out. So just hang tight in there, but I will do a fighter double case break if I do get the 2 cases. And I'm going to try to source more cases and do more and more because that should be a fun rip. Obviously, a lot of spots will skunk, but there will be hopefully a lot of value in there as well. Thank you, Dan, for all the chat. Always nice. So yeah, that's what's coming up, and I think in the near future, Immaculate WWE is coming out. There's a couple Panini baseball products coming out. I might do some breaking of those. And 15th is 2023 Series 1 Baseball. I will be listing those on eBay for purchase. But if you want to deal outside of eBay, you can always email me through the JaySwanCards.com website, and we can see what we can do there. So I will be selling the crap out of those. I'm getting a lot of cases of both of those. So yeah, that's what's coming up. If you have questions, you can reach me on eBay. You can email me through my website. Instagram is also a good spot. But I will, this takes a little time to get done, but I will. Some of them might go out tomorrow, no guarantees. But the rest will definitely go out by Monday at the latest. So I'll get all these done over the weekend. It's just a bit of a process to sort and ship. But I will get them out quickly. I think I've been a faster shipper than a lot of USC breakers because it is a lot of work, but I've figured out a pretty good system for myself to get that done quickly and accurately is important as well. So yeah, so that's it for tonight. Again, thanks for all the chat. Always great. UFC buyers, I think, are my favorite right now as far as chatting and just being quick payers and all that good stuff. So thank you and keep it up. Much appreciated. But again, yeah, I will be doing Immaculate UFC. It might be the next break I do, but it might be a little while. So just hang in there. If you have any questions in the meantime, you can always get a hold of me. So I will get working on this sort, but I hope you have a good rest of your evening and talk to you soon. Have a good one, everybody.